start making the face molding. Put Saran Wrap over the mask. Don't put it on vertical, put it on horizontal. You'll see why in a few minutes. I was thinking of doing the neck piece on one Saran Wrap, but I had to use two separate pieces. For the molding, you would need liquid latex, a bowl that you don't care about, something to mold the face mask. I'm using Cuticle Tools, and baking flour. Pour liquid latex into a bowl, add flour, mix. You don't want it too thick, so gradually add in the flour. You want the molding to be like a paste-like consistency. Apply it onto the face mask and spread. Try to make it look bumpy with scars. Do small sections at a time. The flour paste isn't super moldable where you can add random scars. I was trying to cut into it, trying to form a scar, but it didn't want to stay in place. This paste isn't like clay. I grabbed some cotton, add it into the liquid latex, saturate, then add it onto the molding. This will help form your deep scars. I used the cuticle pusher tool forming the edges of the scars. Keep adding the flour molding in cotton, shaping the forehead. I take some strings, dip it into the liquid latex, then add it onto the mask. I'm trying to see if this would enhance the scars on the mask. Keep doing this to the entire mask and do random shapes and scars. Make it look bumpy in some areas because he got burned a few times. When you're doing the molding around the nose, make sure you leave an area where you can breathe. I'm going back through with cotton pieces where it looks like the skin is trying to stay together. You just need to hold one side of the cotton in place, then slowly pull. Okay, done with the face mask. Onto the neck piece. Grab Saran Wrap and put it onto a flat surface. Draw in the neck and shoulder. Pretty much the same thing, add flour molding, cotton, and string onto this area. You really don't have to put much effort to this area because it's mostly the face you need to concentrate on, not this area. Let it dry overnight or longer. Now start painting the molding. I'm using the face paint that activates with 97 or 99% alcohol. I start coloring the bloody areas, veins, scars, or whatever you want to call it. We're not trying to be like Picasso here. Just pretend it's like first grade art when you're doing this part. I'm taking two dark foundations and painting random areas on the face. Don't go over the areas you painted red. Now I'm going in with a super dark foundation to pop out some areas. Then I go in with some dark brown, burgundy, and red watercolor to add to the mask. Keep coloring until you're happy with the look. If you don't have these supplies to color, use whatever you have at home. Makeup, cream colors, lipstick, maybe try some paint as well. Now my face mask is completely done. Time to paint the neck piece. I'm pretty much doing the same thing. Go in with the red first, add foundation, add some brown, and it's pretty much done. Since this is Freddy Krueger, the girl version, we need to add some hair. I got this at the dollar store. Lay Saran Wrap onto a flat surface. Pour liquid latex into a bowl. Dip a piece of cotton into the latex. and spread it onto the Saran Wrap. Cut a piece of hair from the band, dip it into liquid latex, and put it underneath the cotton. Make sure the hair is saturated with latex. Keep doing this until you have enough hair pieces. And you don't put the whole cotton ball, you just rip off a tiny piece, then dip it into the liquid latex. Use a blow dryer to speed up the drying process or let it dry overnight. Quickly color the hair pieces. I'm using foundation, then go in with a darker color to add some depth. Go in with the red and brown color, filling in the hair molding. Let's start playing. Tie your hair into a low ponytail. Just to make sure your hair doesn't get pulled out, apply Vaseline around the hairline. Use a glue stick and go over your brows a few times. Prep your skin with a face cream and lip balm. I like this ball cap because it's reusable, but it doesn't breathe, so your head might get sweaty. Use spirit gum to glue down the ball cap. I'm not sure if this works really well, but I go over with liquid latex afterwards anyways. Add latex to the ball cap and skin. Take tissue, separate the two layers. Tear. Make sure the edges are not straight and you want it kind of bumpy looking. Add it on top of the liquid latex, then apply latex on top. Add another layer of tissue and do the same process. Take the mask molding off the Saran Wrap. Double check the fitment of the mask. I make the hole around my nose a little bit bigger so I can breathe. Perfect. Add black paint around the eyes, lip, and nose area. Add latex to the back of the face mask, then press firmly onto the face. I take my hair molding, then I start adding the hair pieces onto the ball cap randomly. Apply latex onto the back of the hair pieces and stick it onto the ball cap. Press down firmly. This is a pre-made scar piece I made a while ago with cotton balls. The video on how to do these scar pieces will pop up now if you want to check that out. I add it onto the ball cap in the front. I should have added all over the ball cap. I thought the hat was going to cover the majority of the head some odd reason. Keep adding the hair molding randomly all over the ball cap. Oh yes, it's looking pretty dang good. Quickly color in the scars that you just barely added onto the ball cap. Apply latex onto the neck chest piece and stick it onto the chest. Press down firmly, hold for a few seconds. I take the black and brown burgundy color and paint around my eyes and lips. With a green eyeliner, I line my waterline, then add a little bit around my lips. Set the cream colors with eyeshadow. I'm using the bend knife to the paint to paint my teeth. Shake the bottle, dry your teeth with tissue, then apply. This stuff is great because it stays on pretty well. You need like 99% alcohol to take off the paint. I applied the green first, then brown. Pop in some color contacts. This is the costume that I'm wearing. I'm adding a little bit of thick blood onto the face mask. I love this stuff. It stays put and looks wet. It's awesome. Backcomb the hair a little bit. Here's a close-up. Freddy Krueger girl version or his wife, whatever you want to call it. Time to take off the makeup. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to have fun, be creative, and I'll see you next time.